did you do, Custer?
A letter
You did.
arrived at Astoria Academy, and it's happenstance, suppose, that certain people heard of it, a certain fellow heard, who told someone else, who told someone else. Coincidence, probably. But eventually, a missive ended up on a desk, and a pair of eyes looked down at it and examined adventurers, causing a stir involving some digging, some looking into it, and well, there's a simple explanation: a helpful servant and potential breach of contract. But the witch would never allow such a thing. The person at the desk tapped their finger to their lips and thought, and then began to write. And across Ray's Cartha, over the next few days, though the time is not skipping for our players, rumors and stories continued to circulate at the speed of that rumors do. At first, weeks ago, rumors of children abounded, and of adventuring teams that fought off goblins and saved an entire city. And oh, how wonderful it was. But, of course, there was one team, the Wanderers of Talinskor. They arrived right about the time the goblins showed up. That's odd. Probably nothing, but did you hear? The Wanderers have a lizard folk in them. I heard it was a drake even. Did you hear? Did you hear that there were murders in Aquanara of all places? Did you hear that that was when the Wanderers of Talinskor entered the city? That's strange. What could they be up to? Did you hear? Rumors spreading a bit by bit. Rumors of murder, of mistrust, of drake collusion. Goblins and all kinds of wonderful things. They even talked to that crazy Andaran adventurer. Who could these people be? Clearly no ally to Ray's Cartha. Heck, if they have a drake among their number, perhaps they're allies of the Gnolls, being paid by the Gnolls. Did you hear? The Wanderers of Talinskor weren't even formed until a few days before the events in Cheldra. And not only that, but there's hardly any. There's only one that's from Ray's Cartha themselves. Can't trust anyone who isn't from home. Rumors. Well, the actual Wanderers and Talos of Sound Dead, the actual people, you fuckers, don't hear much of this, because rumors travel fast, but not that fast. Did you hear? They say terrible things. Well, where we left off, I believe Custer and Zorian were leaving City Hall and Council Hall, and David and Henri were cooling their heads.
Dude, it was later that night, I think, that we left off. That's when I signed the thing with the guy.
Oh, that is true. That night. Well, it's the next day. It's a glorious day. More time for rumors to travel. Anyway.
Yeah.
Woo! As you all take stock as the day begins, those shining spears are the talk of the city. Apparently they, for one thing, purchased nearly every enchanted bow or arrow or bolt in the entire city, and then used it to obliterate a Kreller nest. It wouldn't be impressive on its own, aside from as the captain of the Shining Spears would gladly tell you that if you hadn't, he'd inform you that you had certainly never heard of a Silver Rank team clearing a Kreller nest with not a single member being scratched. Of course, they do not count the wild, bulky guardsman who got himself bit on the thigh by a crawler. He wasn't a member of the team, so it doesn't count. And if you say it does, Caden might jump on you.
Are they back?
The Shining Spears were being toasted through the night for their activities, as well as being paid. And assumably they're at the Adventurers Guild with the other teams.
And David is going to make his way there.
Well, David leaves the Three Apples, heading towards the Adventurers Guild. Does he leave alone?
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Just gonna follow him. Research intel, as usual.
Well, the Adventurers Guild is nowhere near as rowdy as the first time you saw it, though most of the same teams are in attendance. As you open the doors to the guild, the common room has a collection of semi-familiar faces, the bronze ranks that were cleaning filth off themselves. The Shining Spears are there, gathered around the same table as last time. Though there's Caden in particular seems much more happy and much less hungover. Oh no, they're the Arkenhorns. Yeah, the Arkenhorns, which are the Minotaur team. The horns didn't give it away. A few of their members are in attendance. No Minotaurs, but the half-elf woman is there. Everyone seems to be content, though a member of the Arkenhorns is sitting at the Shining Spears table. You walk in, the buzz of voices halts for a moment as people take stock of who came in, and then continues.
Were you done with your introduction?
I'm all done with my introduction.
Okay.
I'm going to continue my introduction.
I didn't mean to interrupt or anything. I was just asking.
I will describe now how the floor creaks beneath your boots.
Yeah.
No,
I meant before I interrupted with whether they were back.
Go for it.
Sorry.
There we go.
Well, I didn't know if you were done before I asked if they returned were back yet or not. So, okay.
Man, if you ain't about to talk to somebody, I am.
So, David approaches the Shining Spears.
The Andaran team is in good spirits, and a few of them glance out, and you get one or two friendly "Morning, clerics." The captain looks over his shoulder and you approach from behind as you come over.
Morning. My name is David Fjord. I'm of the Wanderers of Talinskor. I was wondering if anybody would be willing to give a bit of training.
Spears glance between the four of them. You take the pointy end, and wherever the enemy is.
David smiles. No. I'm looking to get a little bit more master of my poem, if you will.
The captain scratches at his chin and leans back in his chair, kind of, and nods towards your equipment. Firstly, lose the shield. That's funny.
Yeah. Ha.
Caden, in much better spirits than Zorian would find familiar, looks David up and down and shrugs. Busy with the dungeon, but after that, probably be getting
Yes,
drunk for a few weeks.
Yeah,
Are you?
We're going to be busy with the dungeon too, I think. But whenever we're free, I was wondering if we would be able to arrange something.
Caden shrugs with I do a lot of things for gold, and one of his team members snorts and hesitates.
I am willing to pay, yes.
Well, he nods towards the Arkenhorn member. The dungeon will hopefully not be a problem here soon. Wait, you're silver rank, aren't you?
Oh. I believe so, yes.
You the captain?
No, but my friend here, and I motion to, and David motions to Custer. He's did we vote? We voted on that, right?
Yeah, we voted, but Zorian.
You're like
stayed
captain. Right. You're co-captain, right?
All right, sure. We'll just say that.
Yeah, this is he's my good lizard folk friend here. His name is Custer. He's our co-captain.
You guys are gonna have to give me a recap. I've been nodding it out this whole time.
Don't worry, we won't be doing
matter.
any of that for you, buddy. Wake up when it's time for dungeon.
Okay, I can do that.
Let's see if I can actually do Shane's voice today.
David. Me and we've met before, though I do not think he was in as bright of spirit as he is now.
The
Wait,
adventurers
isn't it that-
are peering towards the two of you. Their eyes flick towards David, and Caden shrugs. Never mind it. Once the dungeon's been cleared, if we decide to stay, I'll
Isn't
talk
Caden
to
that
the cleric.
Andaran jackass?
Caden is the Andaran jackass. He's just not hungover.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Making sure.
Is he blue with little things on his head?
Like a sweater?
No, he's very pale-skinned and kind of lanky. With dark
Like an
hair.
elf. Like an elf.
No. He has white hair, a hawkish nose.
God.
He's super powerful.
I already hated him.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I snapped back into reality, heard elf, and my fucking neurons fired.
Well,
Well, my pregnant is yelling about something. I'll be back.
Hayden, as I said, he shrugs, tells you to never mind, and that the dungeon will hopefully be raided and done with in the next few weeks, if less. And he's turning back towards the conversation after offhandedly telling David that after the dungeon, he might be free. And
David nods and gives his thanks and gives his farewell.
It's my turn. So there was a member of the Minotaur's team somewhere around, right?
there's one at the table, and the half-elf is over with the other members of the team.
I guess I'll go to where there's the highest concentration of Minotaur team members.
The highest concentration is a table also close to the center of the room, and there's no eating or drinking at this table. They're mostly poring over maps of the dungeon's upper levels. The half-elf, who attempted to convert David to the Arkenhorns, glances up at Custer, blinks a few times, and then frowns. I won't hold it against you that Franz and Karuz are muscleheads, but you're a terrible influence.
Me. Lizards are scared. Where are they, anyway?
She gestures vaguely to outside the Adventurers Guild. Most likely of returning a shop over a disagreement about honorable pricing. It's not our problem. It's time to haul them out of the jail.
What you're looking at the, why are you overlooking the, more shallow levels? I thought they were cleared out, mostly.
As you mention that, the elf looks down at the table and flicks a finger and casts minor illusion to make the table look like it's covered in blank sheets of paper. Well, just keeping track of areas we've cleared. Of course, if there's any treasure down there, we'd want to be the ones to get it. Congratulations, by the way. Heard you got a magical artifact. Did you get it appraised?
Okay, now that there's a lull really quick, I'll be back. I have a pregnant wife yelling.
Wait, what?
When did this happen?
Zorian has a
It's gonna drop.
Zorian got a
It's gonna
magical
drop
artifact.
that on us.
Zorian got a magical artifact.
You're right. Okay. Anyways.
No, I was.
Yeah,
talking
my,
about-
tumor.
She's been pregnant for a
Here.
while and she's not his wife yet.
Oh,
Fornication.
Yeah.
my,
Custer will kind of haphazardly use air quotes.
captain got it appraised. The day we got it doesn't seem cursed. I don't know what it does yet. He doesn't bother telling us stuff most of the time, so.
Oh, well, I'd hope to know what rank the artifact was. Might give us an idea of what we're heading towards. Oh, reward, right?
Well, a really powerful undead was holding it, so. Hopefully something good.
Powerful undead. What kind?
Oh, I'm not too versed on the different kinds, but it was clad in armor. Hammer in one hand, spike in the other.
It was the.
Screamed.
It screamed?
Give me a might fright. That's a lot coming from someone my size.
It was the custodian.
One of the
We
members,
called it the custodian, yeah.
one of the members of the team shifts puts an elbow on the table. If it screamed, I'll be certain it wasn't a banshee, along with some sort of skeleton knight.
Oh, it came from the armor, pretty sure at least. Right, David, from the armor.
It's... The battle's a little hazy, but yeah, it screams at some point.
I think it was our name.
Oh,
Couldn't make it out though.
yeah.
Like a battle cry.
The half-elf and the other team members, mostly humans, a few representatives of other races, none Custers.
Yay.
One of them suggests getting a bestiary from one of the clerks. And, the half-elf doesn't stop the man from going and checking. She herself seems somewhat apathetic. Well, if it's destroyed, then we don't have to worry about it. Unless there's something else like that down there.
I wouldn't be too sure there's not more. There was a stone golem. There were 2 Crypt Lords. 2! Other 2.
Half-elf wrinkles her nose. We've killed 4 of those nasty things. The Andarans have some sort of method for killing them they aren't willing to share.
I have a great method. Punch it till it stops moving.
It's not the Crypt Lord you have to worry about. It's the other undead. Damn thing can have them jump you at any time. The half-elf shrugs and is rifling around some papers, stacking most of them up. They still look blank to Custer's vision. Well, we don't have much. Do we have time? I suppose we do have time. If you want to talk about the dungeon, she gestures towards the seat.
Yeah, I'll sit down. I was just about to mention something else. They seemed smart, somewhat. They weren't just hoarding us.
And
They were making sure they were trying to make sure we didn't escape.
the elf
Fair, of
nods.
course, but
It's definitely an intelligent dungeon. Some sort of greater undead at the bottom, controller type.
I was hoping it was going to be like a by-floor type of
I
thing.
definitely think it's stronger than a silver ring, though.
She shrugs. It's silver ink until silver ink start getting wiped out. Or if traps have certain levels to it. But mostly we've lured things out and killed them in corridors we know are secure. And, well, basic undead go down fairly quickly.
Let me tell you, those golems, no joke.
That one she frowns
Scar.
at. That is the golem. How large was it?
Bigger than me. Easily so.
Mhm.
The elf. Zorni's not here. The elf bites her lip, concerned. Well, might have some things to use against that. A few spells might work. But, let's see. Ported a wraith and the golem, crypt lords. There's probably some other wonderful things down there.
And was that bone horror, we called it, behind some fake wall. I heard a blob of just bones.
She nods. That was the Windblades. Yes, we didn't manage to do any sort of corpse retrieval on that, but it's a shame. And, well, we've been fighting bone piles and crawlers and wonderful things all throughout the dungeon. You missed all the nasty, gross fun. Showed up in time to snag an artifact.
Oh, I'm very happy. I missed that.
Custer will tap his snout.
Sensitive smell, you know.
I'm
Yours
sure you are.
not mix well.
Yeah, lucky bastard. Oh, well, we arrived a little late to the party as well. It's the Spears who've been here since the dungeons first opened. But finders is keepers, unless other agreements are made. He says that loud towards the shining spears, and the captain flips the man off. They're still talking with the other member of the Arcanons. Well, he looks towards Custer. We don't really have anything aside from good ways to kill undead. Fire does a good job. If you had a mage who could cast fire, that'd be, like a pyromancer, that'd be great.
Oh, fuck off.
Though,
Well, unless you somehow mistaked me for a drake, no, I can't breathe fire, so none of that rolling around here.
no chance of any drakes coming up here. Maybe in one of the southern free cities, but not here.
Well, but that's all I have to share. We were stopped in the first room we went down. You heard the report, right? Things might be more awake now, since our, again, air quotes, captain set off that spell.
Adventurers nod, and the half-elf nods towards the shining spears. Yeah, when they got that report, we were lucky that the spears were out fighting Krellas, and that they got such a good payout from it, otherwise your captain might be experiencing Gandar injustice. I hear they like to throw people off of that big wall of theirs.
Wouldn't worry. I wasn't tired after getting almost cracked in half by a stone golem. I would have given him a little bit of justice myself. Not happy, but can't solve it now, I suppose. What's done is done.
She shrugs. It was always going to come down to a fight. It's just about figuring out how far you can get before starting that fight.
Other than the first room, mostly.
She chuckles. Oh, we're planning a bit larger of a fight than that. Also for those doors. She goes back to her papers, and it seems to be somewhat of an end to the conversation, unless you have something else to say.
No. Let us think.
Anything else to do in the vicinity, David? If not, I'm gonna go try and check in on help before we venture back down.
There's shopping.
Yeah, I guess I could do
What's
it.
a shop?
Let me see what I have.
Shop.
in my here.
We've kept shop. We've shopped so many times. There's nothing to
You've
shop
shopped.
for. We're broke. We're broke. You've
You're
shopped.
broke.
We're broke. We got you are broke too. You can't afford any of the medical items. We've been over this. Everyone's been. Everything's too expensive.
Everything is too expensive right
All we can afford is potions and small amounts of them.
There's spell scrolls and stuff you can afford.
Coster
Yeah,
does
spell
have a secret
casters
potion
Did
that he
get
has.
200 gold pieces for, and
I did add my cut of that to my gold, and if Zorian hasn't taken his, if Zorian hasn't taken out, then that's fucking that is a problem at this point.
now. 25 gold pieces.
But 50 each, 200.
So, no, 50.
If anything, you should get us pay cut because he fucking caused that problem. But no,
Coster does have a free potion on him.
I'm not drinking that fucking potion. I don't know why, but I think it's gonna make me big, and if I drink it in the thing, it's gonna crush me. I'm gonna get squished.
Alright, she's no longer screaming.
I'm gonna be like Ant-Man and Thanos' asshole. I'm gonna just get fucking.
You don't know what the potion's gonna do to you.
No, I don't. But that's my guess. I don't know why. It feels like something you'd want to do to me.
I
How
realized
much
as I.
for a ring of protection, Dinkles?
You already bought one of those?
It's
I have
like a
I have a cloak of
third
protection.
I
time.
have item shop lists, so I have all the
Didn't
things.
you
the
already
shop
buy a
lists.
ring of protection in Aquanara before we left?
Is a
I
cloak
have a
of
cloak of
protection.
protection.
Oh,
Ring
I'm
of
the only one that
protection
bought
does
both.
stack with a cloak of protection.
Yeah.
I think I bought both.
We've already
I'm
asked
realizing-
this question.
So I would like to go see if the shop has a ring of
Oh.
protection.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm still sleeping in, and you guys can go have fun with that.
Well, hold on, let me make sure this is the right song that I have here, because there is something for Zorian.
I'm realizing that when I left, Nate was the only one that knew Jordan was pregnant, and that was probably a flashbang to everybody.
A little bit, yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah. 7 weeks.
Congrats.
Thank you. I'm gonna be a dad.
Poor child.
That's scary.
No, that's what I said.
Quite literally.
It's gonna be a half breed.
Yeah,
no.
it's gonna be a quarter breed.
Ugh,
Oh no.
it's like Michael Jackson without the musical talent.
I'm gonna have a disgusting.
Oh no.
Jordan,
Has anyone seen
I
that
know.
movie yet? I've heard it's good.
No,
Did you hear
I
what I
haven't.
I'm gonna have a disgusting hybrid.
It's gonna be adorable.
Mixed babies are cuter.
He's gonna look like a Chips Ahoy cookie.
Our kid's gonna look like a Chips Ahoy cookie.
Oh my.
More
She's not paying attention. Or she's annoyed, I can't tell.
Probably
Both?
both. Both? Both is good.
Woo! Both
She's
not
been doing
good.
a lot of sleeping and being nauseous, so.
Oh, shame.
No,
I've been,
also
I've
pregnant?
been. No, I hope not.
I hope not. Okay.
Otherwise, that would have been
So-
liquid down the
There we go.
toilet.
Sorry, I was
That's
reading
all
that
I gotta
song,
say.
I don't
and-
know
I
if
was like,
that's
I
how
didn't know
anatomy
I didn't know my game was that good, Yang. Damn.
I don't know about your
Where'd you get
game.
Yang?
Your
I wasn't paying
pull-out game
attention.
is
Did you get Yang
ass.
pregnant?
Yeah, apparently.
Alright, I
I
was
don't
just
think that's
checking.
how anatomy works.
Oh god,
What
I
do you
hope
do, give
Emperor
birth out of your
doesn't end
dick?
this fucking
I like how he
world. That'd be
clocked that
horrible.
immediately.
That's because he was definitely paying attention. You heard.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
because he ships
awesome.
us.
At least you know.
Also, if there's something playing in the stream, it's not playing for me.
Do you want me to stream?
Yeah, you know, for audio purposes only, yeah, because it doesn't like me. It says it's
That's
playing a
all I-
stream, but nothing. Yeah,
It's
it's all
the
you're good
fucking
for, you're
witch's
right.
theme, isn't it?
I was gonna say that's
This is
that's the only
right
reason I
song.
stream.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not the right
thank
song.
you.
I wonder if you have. Are you using the Opera browser?
Yeah. I know, I have it. It's turned on. It works. It just cuts in and out constantly. Because it
You guys
feels
are
like
gonna
it.
have
Because
so
it hates
much
me.
fun with Shalissa.
I'm wondering if you have the.
Who the
like,
fuck is
volume on
Shalissa?
it.
I have it turned on.
that's really
The
intense.
volume's on.
Gotta fix
I
this.
hear it. I can hear it every once in a while. And then every once in a while, it just cuts off.
out.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta. Are you staying like
Jordan.
on Owlbear or no?
Does no one ever tell you you look
Yeah.
like Beyonce?
Oh, that's strange.
No, you didn't do the
Yeah.
bit.
Anyways, Daniels, if you're not doing things, I have people to talk to.
Shalissa.
It
You didn't-
depends on if Mason's paying
No.
the fuck attention.
I can hear you. No, she says the
Good
N word,
50
Jordan. Oh my
Actually, he did
god!
50-50.
Oh my god! Jordan said the N word. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, you say
Really?
that in bed. I don't want to hear it. All right.
What about bed?
Anyway,
What did he say?
You say the N word while
It's
you
called
fuck.
slave play, actually.
No, it's
there
called
is
race play.
one other thing that got sent across
Jesus.
the world.
I don't
And
count
that
them as
is
a race. just
David
unless
and
you're-
Custer are assumedly walking to. Well, the owner would tell you that
Shalissa.
it's the best shop north of Iasard and south.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm.
Literally.
I would
We're
agree.
not south of Iasard.
east or west is debatable. Something else occurred yesterday that resulted in another message being sent.
Oh,
Agree.
this is why I need to pay attention. I'm glad I was awake for this part.
Now, sending a general call towards adventurers guilds across all of Cartha is
Technically
obviously,
not what I did.
well, the southern half of Cartha is obviously a shot in the dark.
Still technically not what I did.
You
Just
just
a shot in the dark.
trying to figure out her location, which was sent around to the Adventurers Guild, and of course, looking for a named adventurer is the kind of stuff that clerics and whatnot talk about. It's nothing confidential.
Mhm.
Now,
She's gonna be mad at me now.
there are cities with adventurers guilds in the south, obviously. And in those cities, a young Drake girl had woken up and jogged to the Runners Guild. She was a city runner, but she was taking a off day, only running a few dozen deliveries. But she got done fairly quickly, and the sun was just going down from its peak. And she chatted with a friend who had talked to a friend and heard about a interesting message at the Adventurers Guild. So, knowing the things that she knows, she jogged over to the guild and chatted with the clerk there that she, of course, knew, because she knew just about every Drake in the city. And Noel, the young Drake runner, and hearing the message and actually getting a copy of it written out, pocketed it, and with it being late, decided she was going to the inn for dinner. The inn, of course, caused the city problems, or rather, the innkeeper was the problem. The inn was just a building. They were pretty sure about that. But it was a short run outside the city, and climbing the grassy knoll towards the hill, she looked at the oddities
I thought
that
those
she
were
always
furry.
does. Huh?
I thought gnolls were furry.
Knolls are furry. This is a drake.
No, you said that. God damn it!
And,
It was a joke.
Hey, I'm ignoring you. the inn sits peacefully on a hill. It's 3 stories, 4 if you count the watchtower on top. You know, being outside of a city and close to what would be considered wildlands outside this city, the Drake girl opened the door regardless and beheld the interior. And it was just as weird as it normally was. Well, the completely naked Drake was a dead giveaway for the oddity of the city, and the fact, or the inn, and the fact that no one was paying attention to said naked Drake as he tried to garner attention with various antics. Of course, him being a named adventurer was to an aside, as well were gold-ranked teams that were in the inn, and the other 2 named adventurers, and the Minotaur, and the Lamia, and the fact that the inn was bigger on the inside, and the fact that the innkeeper was somehow infamous for leading riots of small children in the neighboring city. And the cuisine on display was from just about everywhere. The Drake girl was distracted almost immediately upon entering by the smiling innkeeper. Ortho threw an arm around her and immediately dragged her to the kitchen, excitedly chattering, and proffered a plate towards her. Says, okay, you have to try this. It actually worked. It worked, and it's fantastic. Here, it's not poo. I swear. The Drake girl was hesitant over the small, dark squares, but she did try one after being encouraged by several of the inn's patrons who attempted to attack the innkeeper for the tray. It was extraordinarily sweet. Something very rare in Cartha, but where the plant actually grows, chocolate is not that rare, especially in El Jonah. But it was delicious. It took nearly 2 hours for the Drake runner to stop paying attention to the arm wrestling Minotaur who was training for his final challenge. I will defeat her tonight. He wouldn't. Almost definitely. In fact, the patrons of the inn didn't bet on who would win. They bet on what wall the Minotaur would be slammed into when he continued pestering Bellerosa for arm wrestling matches. The Windrunner herself was sitting at a table in a position that Zorian might not have even recognized her in. Because, for one thing, she was surrounded by dishes. Not some horrible destruction of culinary art, but they were balanced, precariously in some cases, but perfectly balanced, and definitely not being held up by small gusts of wind that circulated throughout the entire inn. The other strange thing about her was that she was smiling and talking to the other people at the table. So, interrupting the named adventurer, the Drake would have never done this before, but Ortho had kind of beaten normal sensibilities out of everyone around him just with his sheer presence. Well, it certainly wasn't charisma, but it was something that drew people together. The Windrunner glanced up at the Drake runner, and she actually did recall her name, which I'm not going to tell you guys because Dan and a boo-boo.
Okay.
Oh, fine. It's Cersei. Remember that. Write that down. Write that down.
Epic the mute.
Anyway, the Cersei ended up being distracted again, speaking with the Windrunner about running, of all things. Odd for a courier and a runner to speak about. The named adventurer was almost about to be pulled away for a certain victory on the side of a Minotaur, obviously. When the runner remembered, and Cersei informed the named adventurer of an interesting note she picked up at the Adventurers Guild. Bellerosa glanced down at it, and Zorian, what was the message you sent? Or was it just simply a, I'm looking for her?
Technically, I sent an inquiry to the Adventurers Guild about her whereabouts. We never actually sent the note because it was going to be too expensive.
I don't remember that at all.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was after you left. He also didn't post the host session, so you'll never know if it's true or not. Maybe this is all fake.
Well,
I couldn't make up a message.
Might as well.
I mean, just something
Okay.
short, like a sentence.
Yes, it would have said, "Hello, I was hoping you could meet me in Ariso for a catch-up and possible assistance."
Valerosa read and considered. She talked with a few of the other adventurers throughout the night and did bring it up a few times. She learned about what was going on in Ariso and the Silver Rank dungeon, and as she normally did when she had problems, trying to figure out what the right thing to do was, she went to somebody. In this case, it was Ortho, which is questionable, but she's a questionable woman. I'm not sure. They said it's a Silver Rank dungeon. Well, that would definitely be rude, Rosa. I think, you'd show up and the Silver Ranks might, cry, which would be kind of funny, but it'd also be kind of sad, because, aren't they there to, like, get, artifacts and gold and...
God damn it.
Valerosa nods, and Ortho glances around and then points. He marches across the inn and slaps his hands down on the table. Hey! 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 Message me! A drake that looks like he could carry the inn, and that would just be a morning workout for him. And a very slim, small, almost diminutive, she was diminutive, being gnomish, mage who was quite old, looked up. Archmage Avidi and the Fist Magus of Iasard glared at Ortho, though after some pestering, they did eventually concede. The Archmage did not, but the Fist Mage, in exchange for a bit of information regarding chocolate and different types of meats and what would be better for cultivating muscle growth, agreed to send an anonymized message. And, well, she was the Windrunner, so the message that got sent and was waiting for Zorian at the Mages Guild and then was picked up by a street runner and run to Zorian at the Three Apples was simple. Message to Silver Rank adventurer Zorian. What?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
What a conversationalist!
How much? I mean, I guess it's going to cost me a lot less for a response message.
It would cost you to send a message, yeah. Or you could send a
Right,
runner.
but a lot less because I know exactly where she is now.
Sending a runner would actually be cheaper than sending a message unless you're sending a courier.
How long would the runner take?
To run from where they are down to where the inn is, maybe a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. It'd be
But a
Pony
message
Express,
would be
basically, so you get faster.
A message would be faster, but more expensive.
Yes.
How much?
Word.
Yeah.
You'd be looking at like maybe 5 or 6 gold to send it through the Runners Guild,
Oh,
but you're looking for more than 10 gold to send a message.
fuck it, message.
Message.
The longer it is, the more expensive it is. Go for it.
Sorry, I tried to be brief and remain. No, I tried to be brief and maintain anonymity for reasons that I will explain if you choose.
Can I proffer a suggestion?
Mhm.
Well, if you mention to her if it's a, I guess, fuck, damn it, I had the words in my head.
I
but
was gonna
you're on the
say it's a
same-
matter of
man.
threads. Something. It's a matter of threads similar to what we discussed in Aquanara.
That might be too on the nose.
Okay. It's a matter it's pertaining to a matter we previously discussed in Aquanara.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I
so-
think she'll get that.
Yeah. Sorry for the vagueness. I was trying to maintain anonymity. It is regarding our previous interactions in Aquanara, and I was
Cool.
hoping you could help.
Possibly, if you really want to make sure she doesn't forget it, or she remembers, you could maybe like mention having to do with the lizard, because she remembered giving me the hint before.
I guess I could say something along the lines of, particularly involving my party member Custer. Sure. Or
Yeah, I think she
involving
did
the
that.
involving the predicament both me and my party member Custer found ourselves in.
Yeah, yeah,
There we go.
yeah.
There we go. That'll work.
Workshop that bitch. Hell yeah.
For the price
do we think?
of 14 gold pieces, your message will be sent.
That's not bad.
Worth.
North. Now she'll
All right,
get
we'll
that
get
by
that
the end
back
of the
later
day,
this
right?
session, right? We'll get that
Yeah.
back later this session. Right?
Yeah.
Well, let
6
me
weeks.
roll a dice real quick.
You bastard!
The die is gonna the result of the die is going to determine whether a gust of wind shows up or not. Oh, I would have also mentioned that I'm staying at the Three Apples.
No, we'll know if she's here. I don't
Well,
think.
yeah, but
I
she
don't think her
gonna-
finding
she gonna
us will
cause
be a
hell.
issue. I don't think her finding
As
us will be
luck
the issue.
would have it, crossed in an inn far to the south, a certain muscle mage of Iasard was conversing with a certain named adventurer about the effectiveness of magic to manipulate musculature. The muscle mage being determined that his magical storage technique was, of course, exemplary, and the Windrunner was telling him how much more difficult it was to manipulate your own musculature when it's infused with that much magic. Though having the ability to cast so many more spells per day could be useful if you were an adventurer. On the battlefield, though, it might be better to just, cast a get strong spell. I have a scroll of Lightning of the Old World. You could read that. The Drake stutters and looks at her strangely, and she looks at the ceiling as if realizing she just mentioned something she probably shouldn't have. The Drake was resolved to, of course, write that down, as he does. He has a notebook
Shut up, write
for
that down.
each of the guests of Orthos Inn, and, well, some of them are way more important than others. But he received a message spell, putting a claw to his temple, and then he spoke it, rather, in the way of message spells. He wrote it down on a scrap of paper and passed it to Valierosa, who inspected it, frowned, and for nearly 15 minutes tried to figure out what Zorian, because she was pretty sure it was Zorian, was talking about. When she did understand, all that she told the Fist Mage to send back, and this was a few minutes, or a few minutes after the original message, the 15, of course, and then a few minutes later, she told what Zorian reads off of a paper, not, 20 minutes after he sent the initial message. I helped more than I should have, and have paid the price already. I would tell you to tell your companion to leave his sister behind. She cannot be saved.
Oof.
There's
All right.
a second message, an addendum, perhaps. You don't have anything of worth to trade. Then another hesitation. You can almost feel it in the paper. And you can't have me. That's all.
Too bad. I'd rock her world.
Yeah.
Be death by snoo snoo you without
Yeah.
even getting on top, dog.
I mean, it was more
Okay.
can't have her to trade to the witch.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
that.
Anyway,
Keep going, man. You
All
The
got
right.
mind
your
is
vibe.
willing, but the body is
Well.
weak and squishy.
Custer, one more time, do we just flat out say we're trying to prevent it from happening to more people? We don't need assistance with any
I think
previous
she was.
signed up individuals.
I,
I don't know if her word
she
preventing-
understands. No, she knows what we're talking about.
Right, but she doesn't know exactly what we're going for. She thinks that it's involving possibly pre-existing helpful
Okay.
services.
If you want my idea,
Mhm.
if you want my, we could respond with. We merely need you to vouch. We merely need your word to stand against the business.
Okay.
The quote puppeteer has not been mentioned, nor do we plan to.
Okay.
If
Now,
you really want to send one back, that's what I'd say.
I do want to send. I want to send one more, but I want to run this by you because my thought process is if I say to her, "I apologize. My intention was not to use you as a bargaining chip. I simply wished to have a conversation, hopefully one that will not put you in any danger, or the one that will not put you any more in peril. And if you could just meet me here for a brief conversation."
Yeah,
That is all.
that works for me.
That's basically all I'm asking. Okay.
Works for me. I guess Custer will co-sign that. Fucking.
Well,
Didn't mean harm. Come meet me.
Yeah.
Yeah, little claw mark in the bottom. Co-signed
Just
the cuss.
respond. Just respond. You up?
You, don't do that. You heard what we said.
Yeah. More exactly, specify my apology, and that I did not mean her any.
We didn't plan on using her as a bargaining chip.
Yeah. Well, no. I was gonna say, apologize. Specify that I didn't mean to put her in
To
any.
apologize.
I don't want to say danger. I know she's not in danger, but like, I didn't mean to cause her any issues. And this is merely a conversation, not directly involving any one particular individual. And I'm hoping she can take time out of her busy schedule just to meet us for a brief conversation.
Busy schedule and she's talking with a muscle man.
Yeah, well, I'm treating her with respect, motherfucker.
I know. It just with the whole of you in mind, it's fine.
Yeah, I know. Basically make it exceptionally clear that I mean no ill will. I do not wish for her to come into any more hardship or issues as a result. And I don't... Without saying it, it's not directly about Risha or the witch herself. Good?
It is.
Good. How much money is this going to cost me?
Is the business.
What exactly did you write down? Is that all what you said? All you write down?
Yeah.
that was a
literally
lot.
every
That was a
word.
lot.
Enter
No.
Seth
Summarize.
Bobs.
Summarize.
No.
Summarize, motherfucker.
Right.
P.S. Winky face.
P.S. You up. P.S. What that ass do, mama?
She would really respond
say
with
you
a
want the
question
week-
mark to that.
Okay. All right. So, I
want-
apologize.
Go.
I apologize for any issues that may have come of our previous interactions. I am simply hoping to speak with you, and I would absolutely never even think that you could be used as a bargaining chip. I just need to have a conversation with you in person and discuss an important matter that I would rather not specify over message spell. I was hoping you could take time out of your busy schedule to come meet with us. That last part, not exactly verbatim, but, a little more eloquent.
I was hoping you could spare the time.
Yeah, I was hoping you could spare the time out of your busy.
On a word by
Parchment.
word schedule here, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Cut the fluff.
it's not fluff. It's important
fluff.
character.
Send that.
Yeah, that's
Send that,
that's
send that
that's
shit.
good. That's good.
500 gold.
Yeah. Consecutive message spells only increase the cost.
Oh. No, this one is longer than the other one. It would be 16 gold pieces.
Oh no! All right.
All right. The
We're gonna roll
response
see if she reads.
comes a bit faster,
God damn it!
though she did take.
I didn't want a response. I wanted her.
How fast Yeah. do you think she?
Oh.
She doesn't teleport.
Give me my muscle, mommy.
No, she's not your muscle mommy.
Man lost his half-drake bit.
Actually,
Fucking-
I think the person that she's muscle mommy to is like one of the only people in the world who wouldn't see her as a muscle mommy.
Me.
Dick Daddy. No.
What does my queen respond with?
Yeah.
Goodness. The
Jesus
response
Christ.
is first a single message, no. Then
Well-
another message almost immediately after that.
Oh,
Also, no.
die.
This one
been-
seems to be have a bit of meekness to it, or rather,
Meek?
more civility.
Mm.
For one thing, or no, let's see, how would this begin? I am
From the top now, y'all.
Yeah, from the top now, y'all. Yeah. Regrowing my intestines is uncomfortable, but
Oh, God.
something I'm capable of doing. And it was, well, I blame the elf.
Made a wretch.
She underlines elf several times.
Oh.
Regardless, I'm not going through Ray's Cartho or anywhere near the Free Cities because I'm already in trouble for interfering with politics. Politics is underlined and in trouble is circled. The final message that's sent to you, nearly a street runner actually has to catch up to you because of how much later it was sent. It is
I would've
short
responded
and
off of that.
is maybe good advice, maybe bad advice.
Mhm.
The message itself says as such, and the last few words are the important bit. Find the contract.
Mm.
And then
Convenient,
one
that's my
other
plan.
word, which has a question mark after it. Carthanara.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
The boys are going back to town.
All right. What? Jesus Christ.
Not
Not
yet!
I am going to
sorry, I'm
send her
sorry.
another message. It's simply going to say, "I understand. Thank you, and I'm sorry."
That would be 11 gold pieces.
Holy fuck! How is that 11 gold?
Because 10 is the standard rate, and basically
Yes.
every other
Yeah,
sentence
we do.
gets another one.
All right,
Yeah, I was
whatever,
about
fuck
to
it.
say, imagine trying to spam one word once.
And there
trying to
goes
fucking cheap 'em.
Zorian's share of the 200 gold pieces.
Brokey.
I have 361 gold in my inventory. Go fuck yourself.
Minus whatever you just spent.
Yeah, well, that's what's left over after the 4. I had 408, so I spent like
Fuck!
408.
I'm at 68! The fuck?
I guess we better go get more gold then, huh?
Arms for the pole.
It's almost like I've
Fucking
been trying to go to that
please, homie.
dungeon.
Tonight?
I'm assuming.
Why not?
Right now?
Why not?
No, I
Well,
do.
I'm assuming Zorian would share what wonderful advice the Windrunner has given us to Custer at some
Wait,
point.
what? Sorry, I was talking to the fiance, the wife, the pregnant woman in the house. What?
Yo, baby.
I'm assuming you would share this with me, the guy it clearly pertains the most to.
Nah, I'll keep this to myself.
I'll split you in half.
You don't know
Why?
anything. Fuck you.
one other message would reach Zorian by the time he got back to the Three Apples. This one was written faster, and it's small, so perhaps a smaller person was convinced to send it. But it's foreboding and disconcerting, but simple and to the point. Do not write her name. Then a slight addendum or speak.
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty straight to the point. We weren't gonna do that.
Yeah, it's a good thing that we didn't do it in that hearing.
Yeah, fucking high five.
Yeah.
How much does alcohol cost in the Three Apples?
It's all rolled into your guys' normal thing.
It's like nothing.
I can
Like,
punch
hell,
you in the
your
stomach
guys'
until you
money is
throw
like
up.
3
fucking
silver.
Get
a
me
week or
straight into a hangover.
You know, I just
That's not
realized
bad.
she's sort of explicitly not like responding directly to anything that I've said particularly.
It's almost
She
like
normally
talking
doesn't.
how he
but
talks.
She responded how she talks.
No, I know. I'm not saying it as a bad thing. It's just like an observation.
Well, I
Actually,
mean, yeah.
she gave
herself.
more information about herself than she normally does because she's comfortable like she is. No.
And she likes me. All right.
Well,
She doesn't.
They
not
got
like
shoulders.
What did you say?
I'm telling you, man, I'm looking forward to the day you get to meet your competition if you're after her.
I'm
That
not
would be
after her.
fucking hilarious.
you
have
versus
no-
versus the
I-
guy she tells you not to worry
I'm
about.
not a fan of muscle mommies.
You versus the DM's favorite child.
Me? It's me. Hello.
No, it's
What?
not. It's really
I'm Elle's
not.
favorite child. You
I gotta
said
be
you were
honest.
Elle.
I'm entirely biased towards a certain character in this world.
He almost said Zorian, guys. I heard him.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me get the recording. I'm almost biased against Zorian. I'm almost biased against Henri. There you go. You guys can cut that up, put it in TikToks.
I'll have it be known it's one of the DM's favorite characters.
Yeah, and the character you're biased towards is involved with this guy, so we're both technically biased towards the same character.
Oh,
Nate,
I
my
also-
character is nothing to do with this.
While listening to the recording from last week, I also realized that Helk is literally just the male version of the Azara voice. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's my fucking
You
bro.
can shut up.
Yeah.
Never thought of
Fucking
Shut your
dude.
I
fucking
mean,
mouth.
literally.
Real quick and
It took
throw
me a
a
little while to
fire.
realize what he was doing, and I was like, oh, alright.
All right,
That's
well, if
only-
we're gonna go into the dungeon, can I check on?
I can do this voice.
I,
This voice doesn't sound like my
That's
voice at
exactly
all.
what Helk would sound like.
I wouldn't want help to sound like that. I wouldn't be friends with
Exactly
somebody
what
sounding
Helk
like
sounds
that.
like.
All right. If we're going to the
Help, bro.
dungeon, we're into the dungeon.
You said you were going to the shop.
No.
No!
Oh,
Yeah, I said I was going to the shop.
Shut the
No
fuck
shop.
up!
There is no shop, only dungeon.
There is no shop in Bossing Say.
Honestly, there is no
Four
shop in
times
Boston.
in every single
There
time
is
we
no
go
Lake
to it.
Loud
Well, you know how many
Same
times? You know how many
thing
fucking times we've had
happens.
session to go to shop? Do you know how many?
I just need to.
No, don't you fucking
Okay.
even.
That's
Don't you,
not-
don't you bullshit. You're
Shut up.
going
There
to
is no
get
Lake
your
Lao guy.
entire
There is
blessing.
no Lake
Her
Lao guy. There
blessing.
is no Lake
Her
Lao.
Just tell me how
blessing
much
is
it-
going to
just
go.
tell me
her
how much the
blessing
ring
is
of
going to
protection
go
would
on.
be.
No,
And you're
he's
going to
going
fuck.
to make you have
She
a
doesn't
fucking
have
one
one.
on the
Player.
condition of her.
She
Okay,
doesn't
she
have
doesn't have one.
She has half plate with
All right.
resistance to force, and she would gladly inform you. Okay,
Also,
much is
I
that?
can't believe
uh,
all the fucking
6,000
music.
gold
This
pieces.
motherfucker
Sure.
waited until the session
Sure.
I wasn't here to use the fucking Zelda music
That
for the
is-
first time.
Way too
Yep, his
expensive.
pipes of
No, he
faucet.
didn't use it for
Anyway,
the. He didn't use it for the first time. Remember when
Yeah,
they
Alright.
pipes of
drugged
superior
me?
healing,
I
the
meet up with everybody
flying
else.
Scimitar of life stealing, skull chromatic orb, covering the engines, counter spell, divination, erupting earth, find familiar, find traps,
I
guiding
swear to
bolt,
God,
earth,
cast
scope,
fireball
generation,
on this
release,
bitch
listen
now.
to
Oh,
her,
I'm
dude.
Burn
Protection
shit
from
into
good
my
and
fucking
evil.
crispy lizard.
She had a really good,
What the-
you know.
What was that?
Scroll.
I don't have enough. I don't. I don't have enough for any of that anyway.
Scrolls are much cheaper.
Which game is this? Is this Wind Waker?
I can write
Yes.
those scrolls. I can make my own scrolls.
What a choice.
If you get one for protection from good and evil, then like
I can
one of
cast
those
that.
goobers can fucking cast it.
True.
Honestly, Zorian could probably use it.
How much for the scroll of protection from evil and good?
So you're saying you're going to the shop?
Shut the
No,
fuck
just
up,
tell
you
me
right?
how much it is, and we're not gonna roleplay this. Just make it.
Why not? Why not? Don't you want
do this to me?
Shut up, you
No.
We
scaly!
don't need to
I am
fucking
going
scale.
to
Don't need
increase
to
the price.
roleplay this.
This is for delivery. You get the delivery price.
Fine.
Oh. It's 150
What is
gold
it?
pieces.
Go.
Oh, my heart.
Oh. All right. I hand that to Custer.
Celicia.
More like fucking, more like fucking
that hurt.
Silencio. Jesus Christ!
That hurt. That hurt. Oh.
You know what? You
Are you
just
giving the money to me?
No, I gave you the scroll.
Oh, let me roll something. Never mind. The dice tell me Celicia has already used her trading frenzy today, so.
Thank God.
yeah, my ass. She doesn't have a fucking.
So there's this nice set of scale mail, you know.
Oh my God, can we go to the fucking dungeon?
I meet up with everybody else.
Run!
Oh,
You escape
Wait,
the
so what were you
clutches
guys
of
doing at the
Celicia.
Adventurers Guild with the Silver Spears or whatever the fuck their names are?
jacking off each other.
Talking
I
to
worry
guess.
about
them
it.
pretty much. You know,
Jack
interacting
each
with
other
the
off.
world, talking to the characters.
Fuck you. Were you asking them to come into the dungeon with us?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Well,
I was gonna try and talk to
David
Hell,
was
make sure he's
speaking
okay. I heard he was injured. I
Training.
get check on my boy.
How to get injured?
Don't even ask.
Okay.
Don't listen, don't get answers. It doesn't work.
I should probably pull out my dice.
He was molested by a fucking because he went down there with that group and got fucking bit or some shit.
I
Bit.
don't remember, do you?
I wasn't fucking paying attention. I was in the Adventurers Guild.
Fair enough.
no
I
shopping.
go
Nate.
What?
You do realize that the special action for light hammers is Nick. When you make an extra attack with a light
Huh?
property, you can make it as part of an attack action instead of a bonus action. You can make this extra attack only once per turn.
Yeah, but you need proficiency with it.
I have proficiency. I have mastery.
It should be. What is it? Nick lets you do graze, if I recall. It has graze mode, I think.
I
What the
literally just
fuck
read to
is-
you verbatim.
Is Grace
it does.
2024 fucking status effects?
No, it deals a little damage even if you miss. Let me check.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's the same thing
Oh,
as
it's
the
like
glaive.
the okay, it's kind of like Bugbear.
It's in here.
And literally verbatim, it says when you make an extra attack
There.
with a light property, you can make it as part of an attack action instead of a bonus action. So
Hold
basically,
on.
if I use
You
frenzy
have.
attack,
Hold on. You have weapon. You have weapon mastery, right?
yes,
What kind of simple or martial weapon is your choice of using weapon mastery? Because it only counts towards one kind of simple or martial weapon of your choice. You don't get it for every single weapon you wield.
His martial weapon is trident, and his simple weapon
So
is
you
hammer
would-
or warhammer.
So it would
Well,
only do it
Warhammer.
what? No, you can
on
change it once
one
every long
weapon.
rest.
Yes, whenever you finish a long rest, you can change the kind of weapon
Right,
to another eligible kind. Yes.
right.
if you
So I
Going to the
would've-
dungeon so I can die already.
So, well, okay. So I have mastery on all three weapons, but I can only have one equipped at a time, so to speak. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Gotcha. So, assuming I'm using the mastery and assuming I'm understanding this correctly, when I do frenzy attack or reckless attack or whichever one gives me a bonus attack, it would not be a bonus. It would be part of my action, and then I would still get a bonus.
Oh my god, this is shit I've never even seen
Your
before.
proficiency with light hammer allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attack you make with it. Mastery, your training with the weapon allows you to use mastery. When you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part of the attack action instead of as a bonus action. You can make this extra attack only once per turn. What the hell does that even mean?
Yeah, that
don't
doesn't make
know.
any fucking sense.
I don't know.
I
'Cause it
think
doesn't really
What?
because he
specify.
doesn't have extra attack, he can't.
No,
use
you
it.
make an additional attack as part of your attack action.
It says when
I
you
think
make an
it- I
extra
think
attack of the
I
light
think it's
property.
a really fucking weird way of
I'm look-
saying extra attack.
It
Yeah.
is. The Nick property allows you to make an additional attack, so it's
of
not
the light
when it,
property. What the fuck does the light
as
property mean?
light property means that you can hold it in either hand.
Ah,
it's,
gotcha.
It's a light weapon.
As
It's not
part
a
of your
heavy
attack
weapon.
action, whenever you wield a light weapon,
can
both your
use-
hand
you
and
can use your-
offhand.
You can use your dex or your strength with a light weapon,
No,
So-
that's finesse.
whichever's.
No, what it
Whichever's
is
higher.
he can use his weapon like
The-
with light weapons. You can have them in like your offhand. You could
Oh,
attack
yeah,
with your
yeah.
offhand without consuming
You
your
can-
bonus action.
You can do
Is what
dual
it is.
wielding.
Oh,
that's true.
okay. So
Right.
means you can't. So means you can't. So means
That means you could
can't-
attack once with the hammer and once with the spike in the same attack action.
Yeah,
Right,
but you cannot
which-
use the bonus action to attack a third time.
But
Mhm.
unless you have two weapon fighting feet, you do not get your ability
But he doesn't
modifier.
have two weapon fighting
And the
feet, so
damage.
let's not muddy it further.
Yeah, please God,
Just
don't
saying.
give Mason more numbers, and don't give him something else to take and then not use as he levels up.
Listen, all I'm saying, the martial classes have taken the longest in their turns. All
No,
I'm saying.
I haven't.
It's really funny.
Let's go.
Oh,
I look at a motherfucker, I'm just
Fucking
like,
haven't.
how strong are they?
Yeah, so when you have an
Eldritch
offhand weapon,
blast!
you could attack with your
The-
bonus action. But this Nick
But
lets
no,
you use
So
that
the
without
special
using your bonus
property
action.
that you gave it does not use my bonus action. Basically, is what I'm understanding.
Yes,
Oh
you could
my
attack. You can attack with the
Right.
hammer, and then you can
Right.
attack with the
Attack with the
spike
spike.
as a bonus
Right.
action.
Yes. Well, no, but okay.
Now you don't
Oh my
have
God.
you don't understand it, and you're not attuned to it yet because you didn't attune
Okay.
to it.
I mean-
thought
So
we had a
you
whole
could just
night-
use this mundane properties.
I definitely said I
Yeah.
was going to attune to it at the end of the last session, but okay.
I mean, if
That's
you want
it.
to say
He
you attune
did.
to it, then you
He
can attune
did.
to it. Okay,
I
then
did say
add it
that.
to your
Okay,
attune.
okay, Zorian, let me break it down for you, Mark.
It is really gonna be funny if I end up
If
asking
you-
him to roll extra things and stuff because he doesn't know how the hammer actually works.
Okay, Zorian, let me break it down for your main goal of attack here. Okay,
Hmm.
swing with hammer.
I want to swing the hammer,
Stab. Okay, yes, you swing with the hammer,
and then I
you
swing
can
the
just
hammer again.
no, no, no. You swing
And then
with
I
the
swing the hammer
hammer.
a third time,
No, almost. No, you
and
swing
then
the
a fourth
hammer.
time.
No, you swing the hammer. You stab with
Mhm.
the spike as the same
Mhm.
action. Then you can
Yes,
use
that's
your
what I said.
bonus action.
Correct.
It didn't
That's
sound like
literally what
spike.
I said.
The spike
It doesn't
attacks with the
sound like you
same
understand.
1d4 damage. The only difference is it deals piercing. So you can
Right,
basically get a
but
free bonus action.
what
of
I
spiking
was
somebody.
saying was right, and what I was saying was instead of it being a bonus action, it would be part of my regular action based on the properties of the weapon itself.
No, because it has a special property of lodging the spike inward.
Well, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
That's a separate bonus action.
That's what the bonus action is, though. No?
Yeah, once he hits with it, then he won't be able to use that Nick property.
Okay, never mind,
because He
yeah.
won't have it in his offhand anymore, or he won't be using 2
Mhm.
weapons.
So you don't have to use your bonus action to attack. You can, but you still have to use your bonus action to impale a motherfucker.
We just do the fucking thing. God, I hate. Fuck.
It's overcomplicating. It could literally just be Nate saying yes or no for one thing.
I love 5e.
You can, when you have the spike in your hand, you can attack with it without consuming your
Okay.
bonus action. When you
Okay, cool.
stab something with the spike, you can
I can't do it
choose
'cause it's
to
in something.
lodge it into them
Yeah,
and leave
as
it
a
there.
bonus action. Yeah,
And
got
that would be the bonus action to lodge it.
Got it. If I don't lodge it, it's one action. Got it.
Yes, and you cannot
Mhm.
hit with
See
your
how
free bonus
easy that
action and
was?
then change it and say, actually, since I hit, I'm going to lodge it. You have to choose to try and lodge, which would be your bonus action.
No.
Okay, can we
it's
go in the
bonus
fucking
action, so it
dungeon and
doesn't
try and like
count.
drag Fresk's team down with us for more manpower or something?
Bresk?
What? No.
Why
Bresk is the
not?
cauldron.
You
No, it's
pussy?
not. He's here, dumbass Fresk.
Heldon Fresk is here?